Hey Pisces, how we doing? How are we doing? Are we really worried about what people think of us? Yeah. Paranoia? Yeah. Worried about what people think of us. I see people looking at somebody like with a lustful eye. They're looking at someone with a lustful eye. They just see a lot on the buffet they like. It's like my eyes are bigger than my appetite, or my eyes are bigger than my stomach. My appetite's bigger than my stomach, something like that. Looking at things with a lustful eye. Okay. The 7 of Wands. This is boundaries, like healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Could be a negotiation, but it's the boundaries, no doubt. I mean, there's a negotiation because we've hit a wall, we've hit a boundary. This person has the upper hand. I get by with a little help from my friends. 7 of Wands, Page of Wands. Are you dealing with a fire sign? Okay, yeah. So there's some boundaries in the recent past. It's like, these are the boundaries. I don't know if somebody was able to like negotiate your boundaries. Kind of looks like what I'm seeing. I feel like somebody kind of negotiated boundaries. What do I mean when I say that? Like you had your boundaries and somebody was able to kind of talk you out of, you know, with flirtation. It's like you had healthy boundaries, but it's almost like I slipped, you know? So this person was really flirting with me a lot, you know? This is somebody of high self-worth. And it's like, well, they were really flirting with me for a while. There's like maybe some gossip around you. And then this Tower. Shock. All right. There's something going on behind your back, hon. It feels like a lot. A lot was going on behind your back. I think you could smell it. You know something's not right. You can't put your finger on it. And it's like I don't want to say anything because I don't want to be wrong. But this person knows my boundaries. They know my view on things. They know how I'm going to react. It's a very hidden in plain sight energy, you know? It's like these are my boundaries, so it's almost like to get away with something, I gotta hide it in plain sight. I gotta hide it in plain sight. Flirting with family, that's what I see. Yeah, what is this? Oh, golly. Jeez. This is hard to talk about. There's boundaries here, but it's like common sense boundaries, you know? These are boundaries that everybody has. You know, the wands tend to be the male phallic. It's fire sign energy. It's very kind of sexual. It's It's like what drives us. It's a very hungry, lustful eye. And I see like some flirting going on in the family. Pages also could be kids. Definitely in the family. I don't know if this person's just gotten older now, you know? Having sex with a family member for sure. Without the shadow of a doubt. Oh, God. It's a very hard, I mean, all these cards are in the challenge position. Because I'm like, is this hidden in plain sight? This feels like grooming. This is somebody, like, there's healthy boundaries in place. And something's kind of going on in plain sight. And it feels like when a predator would prey on a child and groom a child in front of the family to test the boundaries of what is okay. And it is kind of confusing, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want to be wrong. Right? This is very deceptive. It's confusing. I mean, it's manipulation. It's like a form of control. Resources could be attached to this somehow. Somehow, you know, whatever is going on here. This is going on behind your back. To a degree. You can smell that something ain't right. But I almost don't want to believe it, you know? I don't want to believe this. I'm tripping. Now, I don't know if there's a kid that starts acting out, because this is very juvenile behavior. It's definitely in the family. Something sexual that turns into a legal matter. About something somebody did. It's very hard to talk about. It's in the challenge position. This person was reckless. Maybe. Maybe. Was this person reckless? Because that's how it feels. It's guilty or innocent until proven guilty here. Okay? Child definitely did something here. There's healthy boundaries, like this is a good touch and this is a bad touch. But there's a child here amongst the family, a young child, that does or says something that shocks, that's shocking, okay? Things will never be the same. As in a tower moment, as in, oh my God, my life is over. Things won't ever be the same. And when you look back on this, there's things hidden in plain sight. But it's hard to believe I was manipulated. It's hard. Hard for me to even talk about as a reader. It is. It makes us challenge God. How could you let this happen? Somebody did something very reckless. Maybe. Okay? That is the challenge part of it. This does feel like a parent. This is a counselor. This is a parent. This is somebody that we trust. And there's some type of sexual inappropriateness going on with someone we touch. I really don't want to get into detail, but I do see this naked girl kneeling in front of a man, and I'm going to just say that much about it. This is something weird. Yeah. With kids. This person has some type of weird sexual thing going on. It's hard for me to talk about. This is very confusing to a child about what's right and what's wrong. They're confused. This child, the challenge on the Fool and the Five of Pentacles, because there's a parent here that has said, I'll go away forever. If you do this, you won't see me anymore. You won't see someone anymore. They will be out. You know, they'll be shunned. You know, like nobody will believe you. I don't know. But somebody here, it's hard. It's in a challenge position with the Fool. I want to do something about it. I want to say something about it, about this reckless behavior. Very reckless, very dangerous, extremely dangerous, extremely. Somebody could definitely go get locked up for this with the Justice card. This is a parent, or like a parent, grandparent. This is a person that is supposed to be guardian of a child. This is a child guardian. Close family member. Close. This kid kind of got distant. These boundaries. There's a wolf behind you. I don't know if you guys were at the dinner table or something. You're out shopping. You're just out doing stuff, you know, being generous, being kind. Here. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody was doing something inappropriate, but when they did, there was reward after it. You understand? Whatever was going on inappropriate, there was a reward that followed the inappropriate behavior. I mean, this person's shocked to learn about there was some type of, you know, gift given after this appalling behavior, appalling, where we gasp. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. When I got in this room today, I've never read with two decks in any reading, not even when I read for myself in my personal time. Never. But I'm going to today. When I sat down to do your reading, I almost felt like my people weren't here. Very alone. And not only are my people not here, you know what I mean? But there's something else here that made me feel uncomfortable. And my cat came in and just flopped down, and that's not like her. She usually doesn't like to stay. She'll come in to kind of pacify me, but she usually doesn't stay long. If you look at any of my readings, she's in and out. But she's very chill. You know, you pick up on animals' behavior. Her normal behavior is in and out and kind of bubbly, bright, you know, being cute, just being a cute person. She's very relaxed, almost sedated, like her eyes are kind of closed, but her ears twitching. She knows I'm talking about her, sorry. This person gets very private with you. I think we start talking about private areas, and someone gets very, very sad when they think about all the gifts, you know, throughout the years. They get very sad. And it's weird because I never ever do this either. I counted my cards out because I do got 2 decks, and I thought, why would I order 2 decks of this? Obviously, I thought I was missing a card, and immediately I thought the Empress. I'm missing the Empress. I don't know why I thought that, but immediately I thought I'm missing the Empress. And as I'm going through to look for her, because I'm like, I know it's her. I was just told it's her. I'm missing the Empress, right? I'm almost shocking myself because I'm like, oh my God, she ain't here. She was next to last in the deck. When I got all the way to the end, she's next to last, and she's there with a daughter, which would be a 9 of Pentacles. If it's not a daughter, it's a son, but it is a Empress with a 9 of Pentacles. Usually means a younger child. Next to last. Like, there you are. But it was very uneasy feeling. Somber. Sad. Alone. I don't want to say helpless, because I could have got up and left, you know. But I know I got to do this. You know, I got to do this reading. But it's like, I really got to have faith in my prayer that I'm about to say, because I don't feel good. Yeah, this helpless energy. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck here. It's like, you know, very stubborn. Like, I got to do this. It's stubborn. Pretending not to see. Like, I don't see a way out. But this is also rumination of thoughts. Crazy. Mental, you know, somebody could have said you're crazy. Fear of looking crazy, you know. That's crazy talk. But it's on my mind and I think about it nonstop. It's on my mind and I think about it nonstop. Leaving. Abandoned. Helpless and abandoned. Alone. I don't know if this person was tied up. I don't, but I felt it and I'm seeing it. It's 8 of Swords to the 8 of Cups. It's someone who there is no escape. There's no way out. I'm just going to die in this burning building. Abandoned. I'm just left here. You know, somebody's walked away. They've left me. They've shunned me. I gotta do this. I don't want to. But is this the right thing to do? It's really effed somebody's mind up because they are questioning right and wrong. It's a legal issue. It very well could go to court, and there's an sexual act here by a guardian. I do feel like this was grooming of a child in front of other adults. Yeah. When you find out, okay, when you find out what happened, you're going to want to kill this person. I do see it in the forecast, as in it has not happened yet. And I'm real sorry. I hate giving these kind of messages. But that's what I see. In the future, okay, there is a behavior right now in the current energy of a child. I don't know if this child says something, does something, combination of the two, okay? Something they say, something they do, some type of small action as you're out at a family outing. Pay attention to how somebody acts when they get around somebody. This person hides almost, hides their face. If this is a child, they may cling to you, like cling to your leg or something. No. I'm going to take you somewhere. I'm going to take you somewhere and teach you about what you're doing or how to do something. I'm going to teach you how to do something. This person felt abandoned and shunned. There's a poverty energy around this as well, like poor. You know, there's a challenge of money around it. I don't know if this definitely could have happened while somebody was at work and this child felt abandoned. But the child knows that there's no money. You know, there's no money. We're poor. So somebody has to leave, you know. I don't know if there's another parent that's locked up already. There's definitely jail here, and I see it, justice with the Hierophant. It's too much of the jail talk. Somebody definitely could be going to jail for what they are doing. I don't know if somebody in the family is already in jail for some type of sexual act, you know. This person has a history of this kind of thing. It's behind them, though. It's like, I put this behind me. But there's a lot going on behind your back, honey, in the past. But it's hidden in plain sight. In the future, okay, when this pops off with the Tower card, you know, Six of Pentacles tends to be my karma card. Everything, what's done in the dark comes to the light. You know, the scales have to balance. It's time to pay the piper. And whatever happens here, it's going to make someone want to kill the other person. It's like eye for an eye. No, you did this, you see, so now I do this. That is exactly, it's a Tower moment, honey. It's like, when this hits, I will never be the same. And see, there's a fairness around it now. You did something, therefore I do something. And what you are prepared to do is kill this person. I am really sorry to have to announce such a bad message. But, yeah. Nothing else I can say other than I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards out of 78 told you what you wanted to know. There's some type of sexual act here. This person is sorry. They're sorry. You know, if this is like a boyfriend or something, a girlfriend, a close family member, when it comes out, I just split the deck. You saw that. I split it right in the same spot. When it comes out, I do believe this person's sorry, but I mean, sorry because you got caught. I mean, there's going to be a lot of tears when we find out who this is, okay? This person will regret their actions, their sexual deviation. The Two of Cups just tried to flip. This is someone like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, yeah. Your intuition's going nuts. I don't know if you look into something, you check a cell phone or something, but you're definitely, you're thinking about things in your private time, you know, about your family. Somebody spends a lot of alone time with the family. They spend a lot of private time. Yeah, when you're away. when you're not around, this person spends a lot of time with your family, okay, at night. They spend, I don't know if they're showing someone movies or inappropriate pictures or something, but it's on the Ten of Cups, so this is in your home, this is with your family, and it's when you're not there, Eight of Cups, okay? This person's really thought long and hard about how to get the family members alone when you're not around. When you're not, I don't know if you work nights or something. It's very dark. It's a bit, I mean, look how dark these cards are. Honey, what's done in the dark? When I walked in here, it felt dark. And it almost felt like, is my people not here? And I said I said the normal prayer I always say, but I said it much slower. Like I wasn't trying to just rush through it just to get the reading started. Like I felt like, nah, I mean this now. You may need to rehearse that prayer. Forgive us for our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed. Yeah. Honey, I'm sorry. I mean, as a reader, this is just an awful message. This person really preyed on one of the family members or several, I don't know, okay? But they have preyed on the family. And I don't mean pray like, I'll pray for you, girl. No, that ain't what I mean. This person stole someone's innocence, straight up, with the Seven of Swords. This is a lying, cheeky, I don't know why I would say that. Lying, cheater, sneaky thief. Well, what could they steal in your family while you're not there that you care the most about? The cups are love. These are the people that we would die for. But see, you're not around when this happens, Eight of Cups. And this person gets the family alone, you see, and they steal something from this family. It does, and look how the dog's laying there. That's how my cat's laying. It's like, it's quiet. Something is illuminated. It's like it's dark, but I can kind of see. It's dark, but I can kind of see. People were definitely asleep while this was happening. Maybe in the same room. I've never noticed that dog up front before. And I look at these cards daily. Something was going on, and thank you. My gosh, I know my team gets so angry with me. Something was going on in plain sight, honey. Something was going on right in plain sight. Yeah, I was like, I ain't never noticed that dog before. Then I noticed how they were asleep, you know, while this robber comes in and steals. It was right, it was done, and these are dogs. You get dogs for protection. They're supposed to bark, carry on, bite, bust a move. There's a bad guy in the house, but somehow nobody was disturbed. Nobody got injured. I mean, not, I take that back. I retract that. Nobody woke up during this, is what I'm going to say. Okay. As I said before about the reward afterwards, okay? In the current energy, something happened awful in the recent past. Bad. It's no good. No bueno. In the current energy, I see a very happy family. And this could be like back to school shopping, where we go out and we buy people unexpected gifts, you know? And this would be our daughter, who I mentioned earlier with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. This would be like my daughter, you know, I'm giving my daughter. Or there's a child, okay, and it doesn't have to be a daughter. There's a child here that isn't themselves. It's like this child's going through something. Like they're healing, but like, well, what's on your mind? What's bothering you? You know, we always talk. This is a happy family, you know. But this child also has unexpected gifts. I do think that there is some type of family member here that is keeping everything, keeping the home a happy home. They're keeping the energy very calm with all this money that they're throwing around. They're giving someone a lot of unexpected gifts. A lot. But there's something going on that we don't talk about. We don't talk about this. This is our secret. This is our secret between just me and you. And if anybody found out what we did, it would be bad. And I see it here with her talking to that squirrel who's got a hood on his head. It would be bad. This person's acting odd. I don't know. The reason why the squirrel sticks out to me, because I see the hood on the squirrel. Squirrels like to do what? Bust a nut. And I see the hood on this gentleman as well. This would be like a child that has somebody oddly wrapped around their finger. Oddly. You know, like, why does this kid get so much favor and financial reward? This kid kind of acts like they're going through something. They're quiet. It's like, is everything okay with the Temperance? No, it isn't, baby. It is not. It is not. In the future, I just, oh my goodness. Wow. When you went wherever you went, I don't know where you're going. Like if you're going to work, you know, it doesn't say work, but while you were away, all right, there was a monstrous betrayal going on behind your back. It is the Ten of Swords. It's behind his back. This person was kept in the dark without the shadow of a doubt. You were kept in the dark about this monumental Tower moment, Ten of Swords betrayal. When I say Tower moment, Ten of Swords, it don't get no worse than that. Let me be clear. These are things, these are monsters that lay in wait in the dark. That when you hear the stories on the news, it's almost unbelievable. Like, is this just made up to scare people? Like, there's no way that could have happened. But yeah. Yeah, it's a thief in the night. And I just see us, you know, trying to heal from this monumental betrayal with shopping. It's like I can't buy back the amount of time. Oh, yeah. There's too many tens in your reading, honey. You had a lot of tens in the first spread. You're getting it again. I mean, 10, 10, 10. This is huge. huge. This is a cycle that is wrapping up. Because whatever is going on in the recent past, the lying, the cheating, the sneaking around, the secrets, okay? The secret is weighing on someone's conscience so bad that they're about to break. This person is so stressed out keeping this secret. And that's why in the current energy, you're like, is everything okay? You seem like you're trying to heal, like this person seems like they're trying to heal from something, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It's like shopping a lot, and I don't know if this person is coddling like a body part, you know, like it's sore, like they're rubbing an area. I don't know, but there's an action that somebody does. I'm sorry, in the near future, honey. You leave, you go to do something, and I don't know, but the dogs finally wake up. You know, like the dogs are very much asleep while this robber is in the house. Okay? And boy, did they carry out a lot. It was a lot of night moves. It was a lot of stuff done in the dark. The dogs are awake now. It almost feels like, oh God. Shit. This, I'm really not comfortable giving this message. This is a child, a kidnapping. This person was stolen. They were carried right off in the middle of the night. Something or someone was carried out in the middle of the night. Plan was definitely carried out. Seven of Swords is a dirty little plan. Strategy, something of strategy, but it was hard to pull off, no doubt. And I do mean physically hard to pull off. Like, I got to put my back into it. It's done in the dark while they were alone and the dogs were asleep. But in the current energy, I see a family here just trying to heal. We're trying to move forward. This very well with the Ace of Pentacles, it's an unexpected gift. It's like we're trying to heal. This is like a wanted poster. Reward. That's where all that reward business came from. Reward. Missing girl, missing boy, missing child. Reward. Help us bring peace to this family. Reward. Help us bring healing to this family. Reward. This is what I saw that tipped me off. This is what I'm seeing. This is dogs. This is dogs hot on the trail sniffing blood. I mean, dogs catch a scent. They catch a scent. They catch a scent. And they kept showing me the Eight of Cups. If it's in the woods, I'm sorry. This was in your first spread. And the dogs were asleep when they came in. It was right in plain sight. You could have been home. I don't know. Spirit's definitely here in the house with God. This is my Spirit Guide card and God right behind it. This is hard, honey. This is, as a reader, this is a hard message for me to give because the cards are so blunt. So, you know, it's one of two things or it's both here, you know. It's one of two things or both stories fit somehow, you know. I'm not you. Spirit's ready to give the advice, and I will wrap it up. Oh, Spirit's ready to give the advice, sorry. And I will wrap it up. This very well could be a deceased, the spirit guide with me very well could be deceased. This is like, this would be an ancestor, you know, with the Hierophant. This is my mom, my dad passed, my grandma. This is the spirit guide with me. Oh, yeah. Protection. Person's crazy. As a shithouse rat, yeah. As a shithouse rat, yeah. Jailhouse rat. This person's crazy as a shithouse rat. There's a lot you don't know, but this person seems very charismatic, quirky, but I mean stable, and they're able to pull things out of their hat quick. It's like, now you see it, now you don't. They probably make you laugh, charismatic. There is a dark side to this person. Oh yeah, this person has some type of dark fetish with the D, okay? Ace of Wands. They take fresh new beginnings that are extremely sexual that they don't want you to know about, okay? They do things in the dark. But this is like retail therapy. It's like buying a new sweatshirt. I love it, but the novelty wears off. It's like they're very happy. It's like they satisfied. And I said that at the beginning of your reading. It's like lusting after someone like food. Like, I'm so hungry, right? So it's our reward. It satisfies us for a moment. I'm sorry to do this to you, by the way. But then, see, it wears off, and then I'm not, then I need help again, you know what I mean? Then I'm not happy. It's a high that wears off. There's some type of high, and it wears off, you know? And I try to fight the urge. I also see someone asleep in their bed. This person may think that this person asked them for help while they were asleep or something. This person needed my help while they were asleep. Queen of Pentacles, you are not in the know at all. You don't know, honey. And your intuition is off. Like, the dog is asleep. Someone could have said that to you, let sleeping dogs lie. Yeah, well, they're lying all right. I see some type of mistress here that's very confused about how this man, what he is to her. This very well could be your intuition, you know. Honey, I see you here. You're very practical. You're down to earth. 2 + 2 = 4, sweetie. You know right from wrong. You don't need anybody for anything. Very nurturing, great mom, makes decent money. You're not quick to anger. Your intuition's here, but it's not, baby. It's turned off with the 2 of Swords. Something's going on right in front of your face with this dude. I don't know if it's when he gets under the influence, like he has 2 or 3 beers or something. But it's like we're hanging out with our friends or our loved ones. We're hanging out, we're eating supper or something. We're doing something fun. And all of a sudden, the truth slips out about the person you're in a relationship. This is back and forth communication about our father. And where we go somewhere, and there's something very sexual there. And then I'm given some type of reward afterwards. And I'm very happy with it. Like, I make him very happy. I'm very happy. It's a win-win. And it's this person looks up to this figure. I mean, in this person's eyes, this person's a winner. They're the alpha, or, you know, they look up to this person as a hero, okay? They love this person. But they've started to look at this person odd, almost like a relationship. Like the dynamics of their relationship have changed. Let me put it that way. Like if this is a father-daughter, the dynamics of that relationship has somehow become oddly strange. Because this person's very curious about what the other person is doing, like spying. This person looks up to them. They love them. They pay attention to what they're doing, and it's like there's some type of drama that pops off, you know, around this man. He has sleepless nights because of this drama. He's really worried about it, about his behavior while someone was at work. Yeah. I think someone was working really hard to save money. Like this could be extra hours. But see, there's boundaries here, and it's like negotiation going on. Because somebody was told, you know, you work hard, you take care of your things. You know, when somebody's put up on a pedestal, they put this person up on a pedestal. They're very biased about this person. Like, this is my favorite child. This person brings me a lot of happiness, you know. But, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. I don't know if this is two detectives. People are looking, and they're looking with a very matter-of-fact eye. When they're looking at the relationship or whatever, they're looking at something and they're really eyeing it up. Like what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. This is very truthful reactions. It doesn't matter who you would ask. If you would ask a man or a woman, like, is this right or is this wrong? I mean, this is textbook common knowledge. This person's just not paying attention. They got a lot on their plate, you know? They're not paying attention to what's going on around them. I mean, I can see that. They're not. This has served you well. I mean, it's made you very strong. I think you were trying to save money or something, you know? And there's some discipline here. It's like it takes a lot of discipline to keep this type of focus, you know, to remain this type of focus. I have to stay very disciplined, even at the expense of, you know, my heart. Like, of course I want to be home with my kids, but I can't, you know. There's a third-party heartbreak. However, it does feel very legal. The hearts ain't gonna break even on this one. This feels like very legal. Because, see, right is right, wrong is wrong. And you're about to see how ugly somebody is, Five of Swords. Real nasty. Real nasty. You got some decisions to make, you sure are. Because it's like compromising with the devil when you work with this person. Somebody here's got the devil right in their house. Oh, God, that's gross. All right. I have a teacher here. Three of Pentacles is a teacher, you know. You can see him teaching the kids. But see, what he has taught them is something very nasty with the devil card. He's taught them how to do something very nasty. Okay? Something very toxic, something very sexual, something very that you shouldn't be teaching kids. I don't know if this teacher is also under the influence. Very well could be. This person wants to work with you. You know, I see you here, most likely the Empress. Definitely the Empress with the starseed. You know, things just kind of naturally happen for you. Everything you touch just flourishes. You got the Midas touch. God's on your side. You know, you seem to bulldoze through things. You do. You just overcome a lot of stuff. I guess you do if you're the Empress. But see, there's something going on under your roof and your family. These are your intimate relationships that when it comes out, shit will never be the same. And it's going to shock you. There is a little princess here. Boy, she's pretty. She got big, too. We got a princess here that's gorgeous. Chip off the old block, Queen of Wands. And something about money, how she gets money to get all this stuff or something. Well, there's a new cycle here because a little birdie told me about somebody who was poor, who kind of needed money, so I did something. You know, I took this leap of faith. I did something. I did something risky. But see, I was kind of foolish because I painted myself in a situation I can't really get out of, and now I'm stuck here. I leaped right into a tree and got stuck. Like jumping out of an airplane, got my parachute, now I'm stuck in a tree. Person's waiting on someone to show up. I need help, you know. But see, the help just don't come. And somebody's crying out for help, crying out for help. Somebody feels like they're gonna die. I need change, you know. I'm crying out for help. I'm crying out for change. I love you. I love you. 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, with a child. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't end this. I love you. 10 of Pentacles with the Lovers. This is, you know, the Lovers tends to be a choice between two. But then the 6 of Cups, 66, you know, if you think back on some stuff, it's going to make you quite ill. You will have a lot of tears, a lot of grief. Also, 6 of Cups is children. Something about when you think back, this is memories, when you think back on all the shit that this man has bought somebody here, a masculine energy, has spent a lot of money on somebody. And it was a child. It was a Page of Cups. This was a child. He has been buying this child a lot of stuff. But see, it was a matter of time before that Wheel of Fortune turned. And it all comes out. All this illusion. 7 Cups. All this putting stuff everywhere. Somebody has stuff everywhere. I have stuff everywhere. Yeah. But see, all the shit that they have, it's like every time I look at this item, like if it's a new phone or whatever, every time I look at it, I think about the disgust. There's something very nasty associated with each one of these gifts. While you were gone, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, gone a long time. Somebody works long hours, you was gone a long time. And I know you were very stressed out. You had so much on your back, like, I didn't want to be a burden, you know. Somebody here was under an immense amount of stress at work. Immense. I mean, this is a breadwinner for sure. But you're working really long hours. When you come home, you're stressed out. This is somebody who lies about being okay. They're lying about being okay. They're lying about what's going on in the family. And they're lying about why they're spending so much time alone and why they're so withdrawn. I'm sorry. I hope it helps. Take care.